This is a HeadGum podcast.
And we are back.
Jake, we've got our guest, Gil Ozeri. We just did 2 calls that were, I'm going to be honest, visually wild.
Stunning.
Calls.
Yes.
Gil, thoughts, takeaways, lessons? I mean,
I found the problems to be very similar in nature. That someone was saying, "Oh, I had this disgusting issue about myself," right? And
right.
I need help, sort of coping with this thing that I can't change, and I need both people came at it with love and reason and saying, "Hey, I really need help with this problem." And I know it might not, change anything, but I'm going to try to sort of plead to the empathy of the other person. And so I liked that.
I did too. So Gil, I've been a fan of yours for a long time. You've been deep in the comedy scene for a long time.
Right back at you.
Thanks, my friend. And then you were on Hoops with us.
Yes.
And now you're starting to have a nice big moment. It started a couple of years ago, from my point of view.
That's sweet of you to say.
With whatever the Ryan Murphy, all those shows are. When you started
Monsters.
jumping into those, where I was like, okay, Gilly.
Yeah, that was nice.
Will you walk us through this audience, how you kind of started your improv journey into where you're at now, and then be promoting what you're doing too?
Sure. I started at UCB in New York. I came up with Ben Schwartz and Adam Pally around that time.
And so you three were a show. Did you guys meet in classes? How did you three become a thing?
We met in classes. Me and Ben met in Paul Scheer's class, and I'm not sure how Ben and Adam met, but we had a group called Hot Sauce together. We had a sketch show. We did some improv. And we came up together, and then eventually in 2011, I moved out to LA for Happy Endings. Worked on Happy Endings.
Oh, so you came out as a writer for that?
Exactly, yeah. So I wrote
Great
it.
show.
I've got a question for you then. So the three of you were a group, because I remember hearing about that group. So then did people in that group just start moving to LA? Is that what broke up the group? And you were the last one to do the move out?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It was sort of like, in steps, kind of. I think Ben had moved out first, and then Adam, and then me.
Okay, and then Pally gets Happy Endings.
Yep.
And
Pally gets Happy Endings. He submits my script to the...
fucking good dude.
I know, the best dude. To CASP. And I got hired as a writer's assistant for the first season, and then a writer for season 2.
Okay. Oh, so you did the real grind up.
I did the grind up.
That is the most stressful job. People,
Lord.
writers.
I was terrible. I was terrible at it.
Then
Didn't know how to use
even
Final
worse.
Draft. Hated to listen to people. Would not write notes. I was terrible. Awful.
Well,
Awful
it's
at my
also
job.
it's almost the stenographer of the room where so much stuff gets said, and there are. I've seen so many moments in rooms where someone's like, "What was that part?" and a writer's assistant trying to find it, and the showrunner's
Hold on a second. Wait a second. I wasn't on the internet.
the level of empathy you feel is like, "Oh God, please."
Yeah.
And so then, but you'd come up as a performer, so then you made the jump to a writer, being like, all right, I can do this.
I think so. In the room where I was a writer's assistant, and then sort of like, because I had sort of experience on stage and stuff, I was able to sort of pitch jokes in the room, and then got hired as a writer, and then worked on Brooklyn Nine-Nine after Happy Endings, and then
as a writer.
As a writer.
So what? I'm doing a show with Dan and Luke.
Yes.
What should I expect?
You should expect greatness.
I love the guys from the pilot. We just did the pilot.
I love
Luke.
Luke. Luke is such a funny curmudgeon.
Luke
He's
is
the funniest.
Luke is the least happy person I've ever seen on set.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
And I had to write to like Melissa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Andy. and go like, because I would literally be doing a take. I took photos of him eventually.
Yeah.
Where he would be standing where it'd be like my performance is physically hurting you. Yeah. And then he would walk over and go like, pretty good. And then he would say a line. His joke writing is so good.
It's really good. He's really, really funny and really smart. And
so is Dan Gore.
Yep. Yep.
Dan will hate if we compliment Luke.
I know we just compliment Luke. But Luke also is he's just a very sweet curmudgeon. So like,
Agreed.
under everything, he's got a nice big heart.
So too. So then you were on the staff for that.
I was on the staff for that. Then I wrote on Big Mouth. I mean, and acting throughout, but Big Mouth for like the entire run of Big Mouth. Yeah. And now I'm writing on a show and acting on a show called 100% with Nick Kroll and Gabe Liedman. Do you know?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So we just started shooting last week.
And who's in that show with you guys?
Vanessa Bayer, Sam Richardson, Jason Mantzoukas.
Great cast.
Diane Lane, Lisa Gilroy. Yes.
Oh, you got a murderer's row.
Diane Lane and Nick are gonna have a thing. Somehow Nick wrote a thing where he's dating. Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's the most embarrassing part of our business, and it happened to me in Self-Reliance when I was the writer, the director, and the star, and then I wrote Anna Kendrick to be in love with me, and I'd be like, she'd be like, so what does my character like about your character here? And I'd be like, well, it's in the writing.
Yeah.
And there would be moments where I'd be like, this is...
And me, you've seen me, right?
Yeah,
like,
he's a Jake Johnson type. You love it.
This is a gross business.
So awkward.
And so you're also acting in it too.
I'm acting, I play Vanessa's husband in it.
Okay, great.
That's
and when
great.
did you start transitioning more into getting more, like you're really funny on social media too.
That's very
You started
sweet of you.
pushing on that pretty hard too, which is
I
really
did.
funny.
I was just like, I feel that Hollywood is burning, and I just sort of like covering my bases just in case. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have like, some sort of relationship with, people on the internet directly without having to go through some. Yeah. So that's why that started.
I love it. And what's the podcast you're doing too?
Oh, yeah. So the podcast is with my best friend, Anthony Atamanik.
He had that show on Comedy Central, right?
Yes, called The President Show, where he played Donald Trump. And so now this one is called Good Science. Yeah, he's an amazing impressionist.
Great show.
He plays RFK Jr., and the podcast is, and I play like an unfiltered manosphere comedian type. And the podcast is basically as if it were released by the Health and Human Services Department. So it's a lot of misinformation and conspiracies and stuff like that.
That's really
great.
funny. Well,
really
Gil,
fun.
thank you for joining. Been happy to watch your rise.
Yep, and great
excited
work
to
so
see
much.
you. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you. This is so much fun.
This episode of the podcast of We're Here to Help is brought to you by the delicious Hungry Root. It's hard to eat healthy. Life gets busy. It's hard to pick things that are high protein diet while you're working long hours and you go, I don't even know what to do. I just want to eat better.
Hungry Root has been an absolute lifesaver. It just kind of sets you up for success early. You know what your meals are, and it just kind of takes the stress out of worrying about cooking. And if you want to eat healthy or whatever you want to eat, they have plans for everybody. It's delicious. That's the first thing you'll say. Hungry Root is just delicious. They set you up. You can have the convenience of getting to skip planning the meal and going to the grocery store, and it's just right there in front of you. And there's a ton of things you never even think about. You're going to love Hungry Root as much as I do. For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/here to help and use code here to help. That's hungryroot.com/here to help, code here to help to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Uh-oh. It's foreign. Can we get your name, please?
Yeah, the name I'm going with is Tom.
Tom. Okay. And Tom, how old are you, Tom?
I'm coming up to 40.
40. And where in England are you calling from, Tom?
I'm calling from London. How did you know?
I have a friend who went to international school, and he sort of has given me an ear towards these languages and these accents and these dialects. Yeah, he's here with us now. Yeah, I got
Gil, are
Jake.
you an English bloke?
Me?
Yeah.
Gil, do you have an English accent on the spot, mate?
fake Tom and fake
Hold on,
Jake.
Gareth. Hold on, Gareth.
Yeah, go on. What's going on then, Tommy? You
Gil.
all right?
Gil, you got an English
Yeah,
on the
I'm all
spot.
right.
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Oh, boy, we've got a couple of real Brits over there. Wow. Crikey,
All right,
that's
Tom,
something
what
there.
can we do for you today, bud?
Well, Tom, we got to tell you, we have our guest Gil Ozeri
that's
is with
That's
us
right.
today.
Sorry, Gil.
So
Hi,
you're
Tom.
gonna get a lot of great help. We're all American, but we want to help you. We believe in helping people outside of this country. So, what is going on, Tom? What can we help you with?
It's great to meet you all. Thanks for taking my call. Long-time listener, first-time caller. And to be honest, I have a problem that I think only you guys can help with.
Wow.
Can I start with the question, or should I give you some background?
Do whatever you want, bud, mate.
Okay, thank you. How do I genuinely ask my friend if his dick is real?
You know what? Don't start with a question.
Hey, Gil.
Yeah.
Floor is yours. Any thoughts?
What does that mean?
Great question. Yeah, we're not.
I have suspicions that my friend's dick is fake, and I'm hoping that you guys can help me get a sincere answer out of him. I'll give you a bit. I'll give you a bit of background. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's probably going to be helpful.
So my friend, I knew him really well, like 10 years ago. We were pretty close, but he moved away. He now lives in another country, and he has really got into bodybuilding. He's constantly taking pictures shirtless, and they've kind of just been getting more and more explicit. They started off just of his torso, then just of his ankles and legs and calves.
Fuck yeah.
Then they sort of like merged in the middle, and we started to get pictures of the middle region, I guess. And it's insane. I don't
you
know.
talking about it? He's posting photos of a python.
It's the size of a baby's arm.
Understood. And you don't buy it.
Publicly on social media, and I do not buy it. But my issue is that I'm happy to ask him. You know, I'm separate enough to not worry about breaking ties with him, but I'm so invested enough that I need to get the real answer.
Is when he's posting these, he's not just posting like solo hog. He's posting like full body, and you're just zoned in on the package.
I don't know if I'm finding the fascination, or if anyone would looking at the pictures. I've sent a few in. I'm not sure if you can see them.
Never been more excited for a dong.
When I knew him, just to sort of explain, there was no sign of this, none at all. He would always wear shorts. He would always wear very tight clothing, skinny jeans, the lot. And you know, I think we would have noticed.
Okay.
The pictures that I've sent through though tell a bit of a different story. So I've sent in like a few that give you an idea of when I knew him, and you know, no sign of.
Wow, there's a before and after.
Gil, will you describe what you're seeing when we see each pic for a lot of people are listening to this while driving?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
It just is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's a man sitting in what looks to be a throne, and he has tight khaki shorts on. He's slightly burly, not in a bad way, in a nice way. He's got a hat on, a linen sort of see-through shirt, white, and his hand is in front of his crotch, so it's hard to tell, but he looks like, you know, a nice thick man.
Yeah, he's kind of bearish.
but not like a bodybuilder to me.
No, not a bodybuilder.
Okay, next pic.
Next pic is a man who's clearly on vacation. He's wearing, or maybe in a Mexican restaurant. He has a sombrero on and what looks to be like some sort of Rorschach shirt. Oh, no, it's a dog shirt, like a Tommy Bahama's pit bull shirt and shorts. And no, he's you can't really tell. There's no outline in the crotch area.
No, but shoulders and arms look big. Maybe
He looks
got a
bigger.
little testosterone.
He looks bigger. He looks bigger.
He is getting stronger.
Okay, now he's more lean. This is another picture. He has a tank top on. He's opening a vitamin water with some heft. So he's and there's a slight outline in his crotch. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. Not much, but now he's gotten leaner and fitter.
Yeah,
He
but I will
appears to
tell
have
you
a whistle. What the fuck?
No. This is a joke.
God.
This has got to be a joke. Okay. All right. So now this is okay. He is now in a gym and he's completely nude except for underwear, and he's wearing gray undies, and his cock looks like holy mother. It looks like a salami from Katz's Deli. It's enormous.
He is strong now and lean and clearly on steroids.
Hanging down halfway to his knees. No, that's a joke.
This can't even be.
This can't be real. Now that it looks like he's got a cat in his underwear.
And it says 3 weeks, no gym, can't sleep even though I'm exhausted, starting home workout soon. He's got a monster in his pants.
Yes.
This cannot.
No, this looks like fake. It almost reads as a joke. All right,
Okay,
now
Gil, slow down on these pics, guys. I want Gil to describe them.
Okay, now he's in a sauna. He's got his arms up to show us his pits. It says chest day done, I killed it. He's wearing black, tight underwear, and his cock keeps getting thicker somehow. Not longer, just thicker.
Maybe shorter.
Maybe shorter, and it looks like a can of cranberry sauce, if you ask me.
Agreed. He also looks different. His face, his body. He's a different man because of the steroids.
He's got a beard now, too.
He's different. Okay.
I haven't made it past the groin. This is
impossible not to,
this is
Gareth.
berserk. Now his dick he's in, looks like in front of a fireplace. He's standing again in underwear, flexing. It says crushing dad home workout number 2. Now this is where it gets,
by the way, this is no dad workout.
This is no dad. His balls are cantaloupe like head size, and his dick is wrapping around towards his ass. Like,
his dick is fighting to find his asshole.
Yes, it's fighting to find his asshole.
His dick is going to do bad things to his own backside.
It honestly looks like he has like two dicks now.
He looks like a monster. All of a sudden, and also the junk this dude is on for steroids, he's on another level of bodybuilding.
Yeah.
He's definitely got some junk.
All right, this is a shot from up top. It's coming down again. It's making, that's the reason it's making his dick look even bigger, because it's like a crane shot. Weekend workout done, about damn time I got one in.
His face looks different too because of the junk.
Does.
Like,
yeah, it does.
He looks
shredded.
Oh my
no, this
God.
is ridiculous. No, this is crazy. Okay, so now he's in his kitchen.
It has an elbow.
Yeah,
it's a shelf.
It's a shelf.
You could put a cup of coffee on the top of that.
It has a joint.
A cup of coffee. You could put like a fucking turkey dinner on that. That's insane.
You could put Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving dinner on
his dick.
And now he's eating. Yeah, he's eating something. And
his arms are massive.
His arms.
So I have to say, Gary, yes, his dick is enormous, but his arms are massive.
I've not left the homeland.
It doesn't make sense because it looks like
God.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Gil. Tom.
Yeah.
This is 100% real life.
Yes, as far as I'm aware, he even posts ones where he's acknowledging it, which I didn't send.
Saying what?
Not embarrassed anymore. The thing for me is that it changes shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
There also might be different blood flows, guys.
It looks sort of like a flipper. Like it's sort of like got like a curvature to it at the tip now.
It also looks like an anteater's nose.
An anteater, or an elephant's trunk.
Well, it's probably got its own diet. He probably feeds it mice.
Yes. Yeah, maybe it's like the Little Prince.
That's
it's swallowing a little mouse right now.
That's so cool. He feeds his dick mice and little baby rats.
probably got a little.
He likes to watch it eat them.
He likes to watch. Hey, I need another bag of crickets for my fucking.
Those like weird guys who had snakes who are like, when you're in like middle school, they'll be like, you want to watch it eat a mouse? You'd be like, wow,
no, thanks.
This sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, I can't tell where he is right now. He's in his basement maybe, and he's wearing, again, it's just another flex picture.
You can see the veins from his shoulders. This dude's on junk, dude.
As he's gotten
Lord.
more and more jacked, his dick has gotten bigger.
Which I will say,
meatier,
I've heard the
wider.
opposite does occur.
That's what I've heard too.
Yeah. Well, we've always said that about like Mark McGuire when we were growing up, that like he had all those big muscles, but he had tiny balls probably. He and Canseco. No disrespect if Jose listens. I know Mark doesn't. But we do have a fighting shot with Jose.
Knowing that Mark McGuire doesn't listen is quite a metric.
There's no way Mark McGuire's into this. There's a chance Jose's right now going like this. That guy Gil's pretty good. He's
What's with
letting
his
this
background?
guy have it. There's no way he's watching the video feed though, Gareth.
No, that's true.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so Tom, before we get into this, just to organize this a little bit, because this is getting a little crazy. You believe, what are we calling this guy? What's your friend's name?
His name's...
I've gone for...
Yeah, go ahead.
I've gone for Dirk. I've gone for Dirk Diggler, please.
Okay, Dirk Diggler. So Dirk is an old friend of yours. When we saw earlier, he looked regular. He moved away, and where did he move again?
He moved abroad, overseas, to America.
Okay, so he's in America, and did he have some sort of a nervous breakdown, midlife crisis? What started the junk? Do you know?
I don't think so. No, he's got a wife and kids.
Okay, how many kids does he have?
Ooh, 2.
So, and then a few years back, just to catch everybody up and to slow things down a little bit, because those pictures were jarring.
It's a lot.
You just started
Jarring
seeing
in
these
the sense
pics.
that it looks like a full jar.
Yeah, well, it's an enormous penis, as you know, Tom. And he's on an enormous amounts of junk with steroids. So he just started working out. Did you ever talk to him about these workouts, or did you just see the pics and be like, whoa, Dirk's getting big?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He was, like, as you can see from the pictures, he was always quite a muscly guy, but he just exploded.
To another level in America.
Exactly.
When you guys were friends back in the day, you know, people casually make references to the zone of size of dick they have. Guy friends will go, sometimes people will go like, you know, like, I'm a mid-sized sedan or ain't nothing special. Or they'll go like, I got a monster
I'm a Toyota
down here.
Camry, yeah.
But people will, men will sometimes put a car around their dick, and then you'll have sometimes a little guy going like, oh, I got a Ford Bronco down here, and you're like, interested.
A Pinto. Don't hit it hard.
But they will give you signs of what they got cooking.
Yeah, I got a Segway.
Well, also,
I got one of those electric scooters, those limes.
I'm a lime. But also, English culture, if you go to a bar, they really have never invested in the infrastructure of dividers.
Oh,
so it's a
interesting.
lot more common to see someone's penis in England than it is in
or
America.
Wrigley Field.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
So, Tom, did you ever see this penis back in the day?
No, I'm a pretty sporty guy, but we never did sports together. But
Okay.
I've seen my fair share of, you know, guys getting changed, and I've never seen anything like this.
No.
To just add to just add some validity to it as well. There are literally, if you I did some research into the underwear that he's wearing, the free longer underwear. I don't know if I can say the name of the brand.
Sure.
And there are literally dozens of people who all post similar pictures of themselves on that site for reviews.
Oh. Well, maybe he's just got a big old dick, guys.
Maybe. But well, let me ask you this, Tom. Are we classifying... there's two versions. There's one where he's stuffing these underwear, and there's another where he's had some kind of procedure or something.
Oh, that's interesting.
I like... Because there is... I mean, again, we are dealing with...
If he's
I'm going to be
stuffing it,
honest.
if he's
I think
stuffing it,
that's
he's
the
doing a
biggest
bad job
penis.
stuffing it.
That's the biggest penis I've ever seen. Hello?
I agree.
It's yeah, no, I think there's
You just said that so excitedly, I didn't know how to respond.
I personally think it looks fake to me. I can't see a world where it's real, unless maybe it's some sort of surgery. But in terms of like asking your friend, like whether, how to do that, I think there's like a number of ways you could go about it.
All right, let's hear the first pitch. So let's start pitching, Gil.
To me, I would say start with a compliment. I feel like always, soften them up and say, I love what you've got down there, or I love what I'm seeing. I love the shape of you. No, I like the pictures, man. But I gotta ask. Come on. I feel like he knows, right? I don't know.
How often do you see him, Tom?
No, I haven't seen him in years, and that's kind of why I feel comfortable asking him, because I'm not burning the biggest bridge.
Yeah. Well, Tom, what are your thoughts? What do you think is going on here? Stuffed, surgery, real dick? Talk to us for a little bit. You know him better. Where's your gut at?
I thought it was stuffed. My initial thought was stuffed, and I've shown a couple of friends, and they're 50-50. I think the thing that really gave it some validity was the fact that he started to pop up on like the review sites
for those underpants.
And started to like post a bit more like personally. I'm not ashamed of. I'm not going to be ashamed of this anymore.
And that's
I agree. By the way, I agree with this, and here's why I'm going to go away from stuffed. The penis is big, yes. It's also ugly, isn't it? So if you're going to that's a scary penis. We've all said
why
it.
Would you?
Ugly.
Why wouldn't you make a beautiful penis? You're saying?
Yeah, the shape. We're all like, ew! It looks like an anteater or an elephant's
that's what
trunk.
I would do if I had
Gross.
to stuff my penis. I'd make it ugly, and I'd be like, I'm so ashamed. And then everyone would be like, "Oh my God, it's real."
That is so
That's actually
true.
interesting.
The idea of being like, look, if you stuff like what is considered a large penis, people might try to poke holes. If you go, oh, it belongs in a museum to be studied, then you go, nobody would.
No.
By the way, that's an interesting thing. It's so ugly that you think it must be real, but you also deep down have to go, it's got the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life. It's ugly as hell, but it is the biggest dick he's ever. And I'll tell, dicks of that size are more for other men, and so's, from what I understand, weightlifting.
Although the shame stuff that you're saying makes me think that if you do ask him, he will say it is real, Well,
what if
he won't give you a real answer.
What if you ask him, what if you say you're trying to grow your penis? What if you start hitting him up with, you have some
how'd
insecurities?
You do it, brother?
I have a smaller penis. It's been really difficult.
It's ugly too.
Yeah, you have a problem in your pants. How did you get yours there? I'm looking at some online pills and stuff. Some seem a little sketchy. Do you vet the things you take? If you take, maybe coming from a personal standpoint. And,
Gareth, here's the problem with that. Because now you're putting in writing, hey man, I have a small penis. Right? You're putting that out there.
It's true. It's true.
This is like a phone call.
It's true. It's listen.
Or a voice note that disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
you just said,
Do it
right.
on
You
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
You cannot have a quote going, my dick isn't great.
Let me tell you my dream scenario, and I know it's impossible, but I do just maybe Tom, you'll be. My dream scenario is you ask him for workout advice, and you work out with him. And I know you're in separate countries, but you get to have him hit the showers with you.
Okay, so everything,
but the showers and go to dinner. I know.
Garrett,
I'm just
it's
saying.
It's not realistic, but what is realistic is what you started, which I love. Maybe there's a world where you do a workout where you go like, hey man, I'm trying to get in shape. Can you train me? And I've done this with Rudy Garcia, my trainer. Mind you, he doesn't have a dick like Dirk. But we've done Zoom workouts together where I've been at a hotel, and then you could go like, What the fuck is that Python
Have
doing?
you done Zoom showers together?
Nah.
All right.
And if I have, I'll never talk about it here.
But wait, I think there is a way to do this. If you ask him to give you a couple Zoom workouts so that you can start getting into shape, he will probably show up in gym shorts or something. Look, he has the Liberty Bell down there. You're going to be able to tell if it's moving or not. So if you're like, how do you do a thrust? You're going to see this thing dinging and donging.
How it moves.
Yeah.
You're going to see movement or not.
If it's got lifelike movement.
Yes.
Tom, we're in a spot here where I kind of like the idea of complimenting him. I also kind of like the idea where you say, I'm looking to do something similar and do a workout. Or I liked what Gareth was saying. It's as you're working out, go like, hey man, is that thing real? Or you could also say you're thinking of doing some steroids. Has it changed your penis? In this zone, is there anything you're liking? Let's hear you talk for a little bit, pal.
I like it all. I think me going down the steroids and I've got a small dick route is probably the best route because I think it somewhat opens it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you willing to do that in writing?
Yeah, 100%. The crux of this for me is getting a genuine response. I need to know if it's real. I don't mind if I don't just want a response that he's already dishing out to the public. I need to know.
You want real talk.
There's also, and I like where we're headed. I don't want to throw us off. There's also the alt version where you kind of say, his dick's a little smaller than yours. Does he want anything to make it bigger? You can dish out some advice.
The insulting version.
Or send a photo with a huge fake dick in yours and go, hey, little guy.
I have a follow-up question to Tom, and that is, have you thought about what your response is going to be once you find it? Let's say you do find out, and he says it's real. How would you react in that moment? Would you be like, holy shit, that's incredible, or like something's wrong with you?
I got another pitch. Another pitch could be you could say you're working for like ITV or something in the UK on a production of Fascinating Appendages, and you're in pre-production, and you were wondering if he would be interested in being featured over the size of his enormous dong. You could be like, there's a woman who has, there's a woman who has a finger coming out of her ear.
I know you're taking this seriously, and I know you're not doing a bit here, because I know your face changes when it's just a bit. Walk us through the logic of this one, babe.
So the logic is this.
He has a fake job as a TV show on a fake show. And then when the guy goes, sure, can I talk to a producer? He goes, talk to me about your dick.
You say, we don't have a lot of money, but can we just can my friend and I'll fucking join as the producer. I'll get on this Zoom and we'll do it. And I'll be,
Garrett,
and I'll be like, hey, listen, can we see it? Can we have a look at it? Can we see half of it? Can I see a third of it?
This is, if I'm the guy with the big dick and the steroids, I'm afraid of my friend from London who pretends to be on a show about weird body sizes. Tom, going back to you from Gil's question, what would your response be if it's real?
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Okay. You just want to know.
I just want to know. It's I think it's a lot of people are wondering about my fascination with it, but hopefully you guys are on board with it now.
We are.
You can see the fascination there, right?
I'm not questioning your fascination at all. It's one of the wonders of the world. You got to find out. Here's what I would consider if I were you.
He's right. This is the pyramids.
It's too much.
This is the pants pyramid.
This is Da Vinci Code.
This is Da Vinci Code.
This is Ron Howard and Tommy Hanks would get lost in this and do 3 sequels.
Yeah.
So, Tom, here's where I think we're at. Tell me if you agree, because this is where I felt like you were going, and I'm looking to get you in this course. I couldn't get you out of the lot. You said you were okay to do it via text and talk about how your dick is smaller and ask him point blank, is his real? If it is and it's totally natural, cool. But if there's anything he has done to enhance it, You're not positive about the steroids, but off the record, could he give you any advice? Is it supplements? Is there anything he's done, or is he just stuffing it? Because if that's real, he'd be like, man, if I could just get a couple of inches, I'd be thrilled. You got yards, brother. So what do you think, Tom, about that text?
I think that sounds perfect.
Bring your phone out, brother.
I've got it.
Gil, will you start the first draft? And then do it nice and slow. Tom, I need you to write this. And then if you approve, send it to him now. And then the way you can pay the tab at this bar for us, which we would appreciate the free drinks, is send us a screen grab of this sent to him. And then the follow-up will be the response.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you, Tom?
Love to
I think
have
a good way to start is, hi, Dirk. Hope you're well. I've been following you recently, and I'm loving some of the pictures I'm seeing. You look like you're in great shape, and your family life seems phenomenal. I'm writing because personally, I am having some trouble getting into shape myself. And I wanted to know, especially around, I would say my nether region. And I was wondering, I feel like I might be undersized compared to some of my friends, especially seeing your pictures. And I wonder if you have any advice about, I was wondering if you did anything to enhance it, or that is just something that God has given you as a gift. I again, hope you're well.
Can we, when you're ready, Tom, hear that back into your words and see where we're at with the text?
Yeah. Let me just flesh it out.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
I mean, it's hard to exist in a world where something like that is real.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
But I'm leaning towards real.
You are? Wow.
Yeah, I am. I think it's too ugly to stuff. I do. I don't think anyone would stuff
It's
like that.
Enron was too big to fail. This is too ugly to stuff.
But
Too
like that,
ugly to
the
stuff.
one where the balls looked disgusting and the dick was wrapping around his hip.
Right.
You're going after such a small fetish
yeah.
audience if that's what you're going for. I think he's more like, I have a disgusting huge dick.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I've been
not
hiding
afraid
it
of
my
it.
whole
And that really, I mean, not to, I mean, we're having fun, but I mean, that is an
Gross.
alarming
I'm
thing
going to
to
tell
have.
you what, the nightmare of meeting a woman in a bar and having a tiny dick, the other nightmare is she pulls your pants down and goes, no gracias.
It's too big.
Not only
Well,
that,
let me,
just screams and jumps out a window.
yeah. Punches it, maybe. Well, Jake, I have to ask you, why do you think then the earlier pictures...
I know. I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
That's
what
where
is that? So what's that about? Do you think that...
I don't have an answer because it doesn't make sense. You would have seen that huge monster in those early pics.
Yeah.
So
But
I
he
don't
might
know.
have been, you know,
He might
tying
have a
it
system.
down if
You're
he's
totally right.
finding
taping it down?
liberation. Yeah,
Yeah.
he could have been.
He might have had a whole system of rubber bands,
Yeah,
and that's just
yeah.
a fact.
Like
of life.
it's like Gulliver and
Rubber
Gulliver's
bands.
Travels and the land
Yes,
of
but
the
there could have
tiny.
been a whole thing that you're like,
Rubber bands, and his head is just bright red
Yeah.
from the blood.
Just
Tom,
thinking, please don't get hard, or it's
Yeah.
gonna bust
Pop
off
like a
bit.
watermelon.
Just totally, just like a giant, like
people are dying. Tom, when you're ready, read it to us, bud.
Okay, I've got, hi Dirk, hope you and the family are well. I've been following your progress and you're in great shape. I'm writing because I'm having trouble getting into shape myself, especially around my nether regions. I feel like I might be undersized, especially after seeing your pictures. I wonder if there's anything I could be doing to get closer to your size.
We need a little bit harder.
I here's what I might do.
Yeah.
I would maybe say, you've looked online and have like something to the effect of, I'm about to go down a dangerous route with this.
I love
Stop
this.
me.
Yes.
Is there something you've taken that you like?
I was talking to a doctor who said there are some injections that might help me, but it sounds a little suspect.
Sounds
Have you
more
done
real.
anything?
The more specifics you have, the more real it sounds.
If that is natural, cool. If it's something you have done, can you tell me specifically what you're using?
This is good.
Also, no pressure if you don't want to answer. I totally understand.
Agreed. Tom, what do you think of that?
I love it. I absolutely
Toss
love it.
it in,
Thank you.
Big Daddy, and then read it, and then we're going to get out of here because we got to get to the next call.
Okay.
And let's just go from the top again. Sorry, I know it's a little bit longer, but there's a rhythm to this text.
Hi, Dirk. Hope you and the family are well. I've been following your progress and you're in great shape. I'm writing because personally I'm having trouble getting in shape myself, especially around my nether regions. I feel like I might be undersized, especially after seeing your pictures. I wonder if there's anything I could be doing to get closer to your size. I was speaking to a doctor who suggested a couple of routes I could go down. If yours is natural, cool. Forget I asked. Also, no pressure if you don't want to talk about it.
Do we want to say specifically I'm talking about my penis? Nether regions is fine.
It's his penis.
Okay, he does.
The only thing I would say is after you're saying talking to the doctor, say some of it sounds a little too experimental, but I don't know, ? Something like that.
I'm scared of injecting stuff into my penis, but if but just because he's injecting so much into that body of his, man, you don't want him to go like the way to get big thighs. You're talking about the hog.
Maybe it's like some of this sounds a little scary.
Some of this sounds a little bit scary to inject something into my penis.
Yeah.
But let me know if I'm being crazy here.
Yep. I think that's right. Let's say penis. Let's
just at the
ourselves.
end, just at that last line.
Yep. The last line could be, I'm talking about my penis. All the best.
All the best. I'm talking about it. Sincerely.
Then Tom, we got to hear it one more time. I know I keep saying we're about to get out of this, but we're close. This is going to be a very effective text.
I've got one shot at this.
Yeah,
I've got absolutely one shot.
This is 8 Mile. This is 8 Mile, and I'm not just talking about what's in his pants.
Okay, let's hear it when you're ready.
Hi, Dirk. Hope you and the family are well. I've been following your progress, and you're in great shape. I'm writing because personally I'm having trouble getting in shape myself, especially around my nether regions. I feel like I might be undersized, especially after seeing your pictures. I wonder if there's anything that I could be doing to get closer to your size. I was speaking to a doctor who suggested a couple of routes I can go down, but some of it sounds a little experimental. Injecting stuff into my penis? If yours is natural, cool. Forget I asked. Also, no pressure if you don't want to speak about it.
I think we're
all
there.
the best.
All the best.
And then
or like
send.
thanks. Yeah,
that's great, man. Hit send. Do us a favor and pay that tab. Send us that screen grab, and then Tom, best wishes, brother.
You gotta let us know. We all must know. I can't walk around knowing that's out there.
If he happens to text right away, just call back.
Yes.
We're going to be on for the next hour and a half or so.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, bud.
Thanks, buddy.
Cheers.
Wow. Just
unbelievable.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello? Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Can we get your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. Where are you calling from, Shannon, roughly?
I'm calling from Burlington, Vermont.
Oh, what a town. Burlington is the best. You ever been there, Gil?
I have not, no.
It's awesome. Jake?
No.
All right. Well, you got Shannon, you got me, you got Gil Ozeri joining us today as our guest helper. Got Jake Johnson. Why don't you just jump into it? What's going on?
Okay, so I've got a very unique problem. We've got in the fall and the winter, we have this murder of crows that comes through, and they come in the middle of the night. They come with no warning whatsoever, very sporadically. And I pay for my parking spot. So I can't park on the street. I have to park in my paid spot in my lot. underneath this large amount of trees. And every so often in the middle of the night, I'll wake up in the morning and my car is just absolutely plastered in bird shit. Yep. And it happens at least twice a week between the months of maybe like November and May, or no, probably like, I'd say, yeah, like November and May. And I have no idea when they're going to come. I have no warning, so I can't park anywhere else. And I can't go to the car wash because when I go to the car wash, the people yell at me and tell me that they can't clean my car because there's too much bird shit on my car.
Ew.
And they are incapable of cleaning it.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah.
I know. I said, am I supposed to bring you a clean car to the car wash? I thought this was what I was supposed to do.
And they said, too disgusted.
Yeah.
They literally did. They shamed me. It was horrible.
That would really hurt my feelings.
So anyway, it did. It very much hurt my feelings.
If someone said, your stuff is too disgusting to clean, and I'm like, I'm just dropping off some shirts at the cleaners, and they went like, pit smelled too bad. Like,
exactly.
What? You nuts?
It is embarrassing.
You guys want to see some pictures?
It's very embarrassing.
Yes.
Today's day of visuals.
Show the pictures.
All right, let's see how bad this is.
Gil, you want to break down what we're seeing again?
Oh my God. It looks, okay, so there's a car. This is in December, and it is riddled, in fact, with dog shit. I think it's snowing outside, but I can't tell. Maybe
Bird shit.
Sorry,
that's a different thing.
There's a bunch of retrievers in the tree.
Yeah. Dog shitting from the sky is a nightmare.
I'm sorry, there was so much that I thought it had to be a bigger animal. Okay, and the security guard at the bank said people have been taking pictures of it all day. I think I have to move because I don't know how to stop the crows. They are too powerful. Agreed. It is completely, oh my God.
My Lord.
It honestly looks like if someone could paintball bird shit.
Yes.
And you got
that's
annihilated.
It's covered. Okay, it's covered. All right, and this is a view from inside the car, and there's shit all over the window. And then now it's inside the car. The windshield. There's about, I would say, close to between 50 and 100 shit spots.
Yeah,
bird shit spots.
Oh, it's a safety hazard. I can't see through my windshield, and you can't clean it because it freezes.
Oh, that's the other part.
I forgot about that.
It's cold.
I can't believe I'm on the car wash's side.
Oh, look. Okay, so now we're in the car
passing.
wash now, and or is that snow?
That's snow.
That's snow. Okay.
That's snow, and the yellow little droplets are the dumps. But I forgot all about the ice factor. You're talking about, you're going to need one of those scrapers to scrape the ice off your windshield, and there's crow shit everywhere. This is a disgusting mess, Shannon.
This is really bad.
This is tough.
It's bad. So the first couple times it happened, I took my car to the gas station and I used, the little setups they have just to and I did my best. I did what I could, and it made it drivable.
But it ain't great.
After and it's ruining the paint on my car.
It's disgusting. And it gives you those gross streaks. Those things are
horrible.
disgusting. They're disgusting.
I would also imagine after a season of frozen crow shit, your car's paint cannot be doing
You're losing value for sure.
And I just bought this car as well.
That's crazy.
That car looks 20 years old to me.
Without question.
It's a 2018.
Garbage.
It's like your car smokes.
Yeah, agreed. And lives in a casino where you can smoke. And is outside in the Arizona sun all the time.
And also is covered in bird shit.
Okay, so Shannon, to get to it, we could all keep piling onto this car, but what's the point? What have you done to try to stop the crows at this point? Because the hard thing I'm going to tell you from my point of view right now,
same
after doing this show, is we don't know when the crows come.
That's the thing. So I'm at the point where I'm thinking, can I put them onto my neighbors? Can I try to put a bunch of shiny items or bird seed onto my neighbor's cars, so they go over there. Or do I try to lure them?
Give the problem to
or
someone
do I
else.
try to befriend the crows? Because you know, there's that thing where you can make crows befriend you.
Yes,
apparently.
you can. Well, crows
And
are
then they won't.
crows are unthinkably
they won't poop on
smart.
my car.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
I just was
definitely
reading
an
this-
angle.
I was
Which makes
just
me
reading
think
this
if
thing.
they are very smart, which makes me think they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, it could be. I read
have a
this really
vendetta.
interesting thing in I think it was Norway, where they're doing a thing that if a crow drops off a piece of garbage into the garbage, it could go to another area and get a little feed.
Wow.
So, like, if it picks up a cigarette butt and puts it in, it
That
goes
would-
to another thing,
it
gets a little
learns,
food.
yeah.
That would, if someone running for president just said they'd do that, they would get my vote.
Yeah.
I'd be single issue. I'd be like, yeah, let's fucking go.
Good. How cool is that? A bunch of crows cleaning up the garbage.
Amazing.
That's the city I want to live in. Where you have like literally, you're like, the crows are at work, guys.
Yeah.
Everyone don't go on that street.
Don't worry,
And
the crows
are
will
like,
get it.
I've been working all fucking day, man. I'm fucking beat tired. I work all day. I got nothing to save. All I do is get food to eat at the end of my shift.
I guess it beats shitting on that car all day, right?
Bob Crow.
You know what it fucking beats? It beats sitting on a fucking tree hoping food falls in my fucking mouth like my kid does.
Hey, you know, she leaves spaghetti out. I'm supposed to pick up the garbage. This whole thing's crazy.
My life's a nightmare. Okay, so I like what you're kind of saying, Shannon. So if we think about how smart crows are, what I don't want to do is I don't want to put it on another person's car because then they might call and we might have another problem. But if they're only there for 2 weeks out of the year, do you see the crows any other time? Like, are they around, but it's only 2 weeks of taking hard shits?
It's like 2 months.
2 months. Okay. So,
but they're not there the whole time. They just come randomly every so often in that frame.
And it's your car specifically. So is there a tree branch above you? Are you beneath a certain, are they all living somewhere? Or like, do you park under their home?
Yes, but it's a designated spot, so I can't park anywhere else.
You can't complain to the people who are booking the spots and say, look, here's where I'm at. You've got to move me. Like, let this be someone else's problem.
Or
like, I got moved.
But don't just
cut
put
down the
someone
branch.
else there then.
Or cut down the branch.
It's the whole tree.
Maybe they can pay.
The whole tree.
It's the whole tree.
Really quick. On this one, for the first time, I tried to cheat a little bit, and I Googled, and I tried to write this is why dyslexia is funny, how to attract crows. But I've also been paying attention to you guys, but I wrote how to attract crowd. And as we've been talking, I looked down, and it said, spread the word, promote on social media. And I was like, that's crazy. And then I got street performance, start with a strong opening act, interact with passerbys, and keep energy high. And I literally thought, this is some of the dumbest.
My pitch is going to be keep your energy up and get a crowd. I mean, you really got a strong opening is going to be your
Crows
move
are
here,
really going to
Shannon.
gather for that.
Maybe do a 2-for-1 kind of thing.
Shannon, why not a car cover? Why not? Is there not a cover you could throw over your car? I know it's a pain in the ass, but if you
See, I thought of this, but then I'm going to come out to a frozen. Piece of tarp covered in frozen shit that I then have to pick up.
Take off to drive.
It's also gross.
And then put back on covered in frozen.
Would
yeah.
Well, go ahead, Jake, and then I'll ask my question. Go ahead.
No, I was thinking more of a pitch that's a weird invention, like the idea of an umbrella top.
Oh, like a top.
Like we just something that you create
like a garage,
suction,
like a car,
like a portable garage.
Yeah,
that just for those 2 months you suction it on
like
the top
tent.
of your car, like a little tent.
Actually, wait.
That's good.
A little tent is actually good too. If you could have the room to do a little tent, I don't want to talk away from car umbrella, but yeah, something like that would be fucking great.
Or get up in those trees and put a little tarp under their butts.
Well,
That's
diapers. So basically,
Diapers.
crow diapers. Well, you know that I had this problem with like raccoons in my backyard, and there's like little devices you could plug into or like dig deep, you put them in the ground and they make a sound that like annoys the raccoon.
Ooh.
Maybe there's something you could put in the tree that just like
Wait, what was your issue with raccoons really fast?
They were just coming back and eating. We have like an orange tree, and every time they would fall, they would just like leave tons of oranges and shit everywhere.
Everywhere. And how'd you get rid of the raccoons?
With these little like sound, like they have like a sensor. So every time like an animal passes by them, it like emits some like.
So this has really quickly to the woman whose grandparents have been overrun by the raccoons. We just did a follow-up. I know you're listening. Do Gil's advice. Try the sensor. Put it inside their attic and all around their house, and let's see if that works. Shannon, back to you for a second. What do you think about creating some sort of a device thing or a sound thing to make that tree? Because you could also get you could use something in your car and point like a light sensor up there. So when the crows come to this tree, we're maybe trying to just get them to move away from the tree. What do you think of that as an idea?
Yeah, I think that could work. That's a good plan.
I have an idea that's stupid, but there might be something to this because our pitches right now are kind of reasonable, but I don't think she's going to do them.
Yeah.
No, the umbrella.
That's my favorite.
The tent is my favorite too. Yeah.
Here's something that, again, I'm not standing behind this. I'm hoping this gets heightened and pitched on and gets better. It's going to sound like a joke, but it's not a joke, but it is not thought out enough, and there's no real second half. What if when you see the crows, you make a plea to them and you try to communicate with them? Where you point at the car and you have seeds for them. Like you're throwing food further away from them. And you do a physical dance. You're trying to get real into the hocus pocus of this whole world. And you're pleading with them. You're saying like, I give you seeds.
I don't think you want to give them seeds because let's say it doesn't work. You're fueling the problem a little bit. But I like the idea of some offerings. I think some shiny offerings, some things like that might be a good idea. I like the umbrella too.
Go.
I do too.
I also think that I can even do this off air with you. I can call this car wash and be like, you're my client. And the idea that you're rejecting someone because their car is...
Gareth. No,
Thank
we're not
you.
doing that.
Go ahead, Jake.
So, you know what we could also do? What if we created something on the top of the car that looked like this is a little weird, but what if we did a picture of a crow baby, a baby crow?
The crows felt bad, yeah.
Well, if crows are smart, like we had a crow in our backyard and there was a nest and the baby fell out of the nest and died. And we did nothing. But my wife then, trying to be sweet, took the dead baby bird and buried it. Well, the crows thought we did something to its baby and hounded our asses for... I might be exaggerating, but I think about a month.
Wow.
They did a study where they can remember stuff up to 12 years.
They get pissed.
Yeah.
So we could try to find something where they might be smart enough where your car's a toilet. And how do we change the toilet into, it's a photo of them. It's their family. So just to see how smart these sons of a bitches are, we turned it into a science experiment.
Maybe get a decal of a family of crows
that goes on the top, and they go like, I gotta take a shit. I'm gonna go to the toilet, and then they go like this.
Whoa.
What am I looking at?
That's my son.
Maybe take a photo of them. And then put that on the top of your car each day in that period when you leave. And it's simple. You could just put it into the car and close the car doors so it gets like sealed on. Just so they go. And then if one of them takes a shit on them, the older crow goes like, hey, don't shit on us. Shit on that fucking other Subaru. It's a city full of Subarus.
I couldn't even figure out what make or model it was. It was covered in so much shit. The good news is, Shannon, you are playing with house money. Unfortunately, your car your car is ruined. So we can be a little experimental. So I do think my first instinct is try to offer up some shiny things, some peanuts, some stuff like that, and see if that maybe dissuades.
Gil, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking the tent thing. I don't know how far you're parked. Or talking to the people and saying, can you offer me maybe a different spot? But like, if I don't know how close you're parked to the other people, but like a beach tent, where you just put the poles on each side and it's just higher up, sort of like a car park. And now you just park under it.
I'm thinking weird out, have a long conversation with them, nobody around, throw a voice note on, pay the tab so we could hear you, talk to them, ask them to stop shitting on your car, say you respect them and their community, but it's ruining your vibe. And then the next step is I'd put a photo of them on the car. But the question to you, Shannon, is, what do you think?
Well, I'm always going to go for the cheapest option because, I'm a poor grad school student. So I'm going to start with Jake's solution, and I think I'm going to try fleeing to them. But I'm also going to go with Gareth and I'm going to try to give them some offerings in the process of my pleas.
I like this.
And I think I'll
give us an example then, Shannon, just off the top of your head. Let's hear what you might say to them. Close your eyes for a second. Forget you're on this podcast. Who gives a shit? We could cut this too. So there's a real chance this is just for us and nobody else on a Zoom. But put yourself there and talk to them real. Don't think about being funny or clever. Crows don't get your sense of humor. And I'll tell you what, they're not going to listen to this goddamn podcast. But what could you say to them? Pretend they can understand you.
All right, let me think. Probably be something like, I respect you guys. I've never done anything to you. I was afraid of you for a long time, but I've come to understand you and your ways. And this is just not cool at this point because I want to have a mutual symbiotic relationship. I really just want to get along. I want us to coexist. I'm willing to supply you with whatever you'd like to bring you joy. If you please just promise to stop making my life miserable for these 2-3 months out of the year. It's just really hard for me, and I just really want you guys to give me the respect that I'm trying to give you. That's all I'm asking for, please.
I think that's going to work.
Wow. Very reasonable.
By the way, we all say how smart crows are. They're in Sweden picking up garbage, right? Mm-hmm. They hold grudges for 12 years. We as humans, this whole last decade or so, is how smart crows are. Let's see.
I like
you tell that to a murder of crows and they don't listen.
The problem is they are also birds.
Stupid ass birds.
So they are, but I do think there's a world.
Her tone, to understand her tone, be pointing at your car and go like, no.
Yeah, let's listen, Shannon. Start with this, see where you get to, and call back. And if the crows are ignoring you, we can start pitching on maybe a little more of what Gil's talking about. I do think the idea of like a tent or something like that, part of why that will be good too is because that tells the parking people, hey, guess what? I'm taking matters into my own hand. I mean, this is
Let's start with the speech and then follow up.
Start with the speech. The plea.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Thanks, guys.
That speech you just said, I think it's really nice. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if crows are going to listen, but I know they should.
There's a world where you get a crow costume and do it in that. All right, Shannon, thanks a bunch. Talk to you later. Hang up.
It's not the worst idea.
Thank
Not the worst idea. Think about it. You can order it real quick. Take care, Shannon. Thanks a lot. Put on a crow outfit.
Thanks, guys.
We're all signing off.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Everybody check out our show on Hulu. It drops a day early, and there's also back catalog episodes.
That's right. So We're Here to Help is now on Hulu a day early. If you want to listen to the back catalog, we're dropping those from season 1 and season 2. It's just join us. Let's go.
We're Here to Help is hosted by Jake Johnson and Gareth Reynolds. If you'd like to be on the show, please email us your question at helpfulpod@gmail.com. And if you want to watch video episodes of We're Here to Help, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/heretohelppod to see our entire catalog.
We're Here to Help is produced by Rabbit Grimm Productions. Executive producers Rob Hollis, Jeff Porter, and Natalie Hollis. Associate producer Jesse Thurston. Editing, mix, and master by Chris Fowler.
Theme song by Oliver Raleigh. The cover artwork is by James Fosdyke. Animations by Andrew Strelecki. And if you'd like to see Gareth do stand-up on the road, go to GarethReynolds.com. Remember, all of the advice given on We're Here to Help is for entertainment purposes only, and all listeners should be adults and make their own decisions.
That was a HeadGum podcast.